Hi everyone, this is Beverly signing on to welcome you all to another Animal Crossing video, and this time I will be designing an official Snoggy flag for my island here on YouTube. I guess this is considered my first tutorial video, and speaking of first, I have to point out how excited I am to have my new introduction being added to my first video here today as well. I also hope that you enjoyed it. Every video I feel like I am improving on my branding skills more and more, so I figured what better way to show that by designing my own flag instead of stealing a cat paw design off of Pinterest. I really thought that cats would be my mascot for this island, but I've decided to change that. My channel's brand needs to honor the animals that it gets its name from, and those animals are snails and frogs. And for those of you who don't know, Snoggy stands for snail frog, so Snog and Snoggy, and if you do Animal Crossing on YouTube, you gotta add that crossing at the end of it. I got inspired to do a wreath flag design, so that's the first thing that we'll be adding here. Unfortunately, it took me forever to find the circle tool that I used at the start. It was quite embarrassing how long it took me to make my own circle, but alas, I'll be working smarter, not harder instead. I added a lighter green shade, and now I'm going in with this darker green and creating kind of like a leaf design and a leaf pattern. There really is no rhyme or reason. I am going like back and forth between just blotting random dots and cleaning up afterwards. Thankfully, Nintendo adds like kind of a rounded out feature when it comes to completing your design, so that's nice. It's not just so blocky, it kind of is smoothed out, so that's what I'm trying to focus on the left side. It kind of smooths it out for you, and just making sure that I have enough contrast, enough shapes going on here. Pretty simple stuff. It took me way too long to figure out all this information, so I just needed to cut all that out and just show you what the actual work was happening. So now I'm trying to bulk up and beef up the shape of the wreath, and I'm going back in that lighter color, and I'm actually trying to add some kind of highlights to the leaves so that it adds a bit more depth and contrast, so to give it a more fuller look here. I'll need to take a quick break from design in order to share an upcoming announcement from my channel. Starting the first Sunday of October, on October 2nd, I will be implementing a new series called Spooky Sunday. I'm releasing an extra video each week on Sunday for some special spooky content here on Snoggy. For the first Let's Play, it will be Dicey Dungeon's Halloween special episodes. That's why I said we will be seeing the warrior shortly after I had completed his first episode last week. I don't want to give too much away, so I hope I see you all this Sunday again. Now here I'm just adding the first little animals of my design. I'm adding my two snails, trying to go in on a nice contrasting dark brown and kind of yellowy color for their bodies. I thought two would be much cuter than just one, so I wanted to make two little snails and then add one bigger frog, since a lot of times frogs are bigger than snails. And I had a little difficulty trying to break up everything, so I thought maybe I could try and add some like background / shadow to everything, because I didn't want it to blend too terribly much. But right here I'm just adding in some purple, because purple is kind of a main color to my channel, as well as trying to figure out the outline for my frog here. This one I kind of long it a bit, like I just did a general like rounded kind of shape, and it worked out, and then I eventually add in some shadows to add into that contrast as well. Now with a proper name for my flag, let's go ahead and run past the plaza to get a better look at it near the airport. And here we are with all of its glory at my entrance. I am extremely happy with the final results, and I think it truly represents what Snoggy is all about. If you have stayed to this point of the video, thank you so much. I hope you all enjoyed my first design tutorial. You can look forward to new videos coming very soon. If you feel like sticking around for similar content, please subscribe. This is Beverly signing off. Bye!